Hi, I'm Cynthia Schiller. Please like and subscribe. We're going to talk about something pretty important. Some of us struggle. We continue on in these relationships, and I'm going to do a viewer story to kind of help this person, and also for you to give you guys some insight on how toxic this can be. Now, this person is dealing with somebody who's 40 something. They are younger. I'm not exactly sure how much younger, but he was basically the boy toy, is how he puts it. And he was trying to kind of figure out, you know, what's going on. She's saying she's trying to figure out where her heart is between her ex and with him. So he says he was a boy toy and she had a main guy. Okay, so she was living with him. But she tells, I'll call him viewer. She tells viewer that she wasn't into the main supply anymore. So long story short, this guy killed himself. And this is why this can be so important to hear, because the depression that we can go through can be extreme. I've helped a couple viewers avoid the suicidal thoughts, or at least breaking them out of that cycle. There are suicide hotlines. Please do not get that sad. Reach out for help if you need it. So this person had the main supply had caught this girl cheating, and he just, you know, got so upset. So her response to it is, fuck him, fuck that motherfucker. Person's dead. Okay, so this is the depth of how narcissists feel. This is a loss of a life. There's no remorse, like, God, why did I cheat? Or should I have told him? Or whatever thoughts, just whatever thoughts. It's fuck you, instead of, you know, taking any accountability. No remorse, no love. This is her main supply. And she's probably thinking, fuck you, now you're not going to help pay for the house. You're not going to be there if I need something. And that's the mentality of a narcissist. So this person's still involved with the narcissist. They're kind of like, have a little flings here and there, and it can be toxic, devastating. You're going to go through some cycles of where, you know, you think things are good. That trauma bond that we go through can suck us in. That's why they say it's being sucked down that rabbit hole. And it can kill us physically, whether it's the broken heart syndrome, or, you know, please don't do suicide, but it can kill you that way. And also emotionally kill us, you know, to where we're the walking dead, to where we don't know what to think. Our reality is gone. We don't know where we fit in, because whether the narcissist destroyed our relationships with our support system, we start to get lost. So sex is great. Sex is fun. Don't do it with a narc. And this is why, though, because sometimes we confuse sex for love. You know, because it feels good. We feel a connection. But sometimes it is important to take a step back. When do you feel a connection with your narcissist? Is it only during sex for the most part? Because that's why we crave it so much with them. That's the time we feel loved by them. But we need to be loved 24/7. You know, we can get angry at each other, but we still got to love each other. This person didn't love the person that killed themselves. There's no love there. And this is her main supply. So if you're, you know, sad that you're not the main supply, look what happened to him. You know, he just got so desperate, so sad, and probably didn't feel like he had anywhere to turn, didn't know how to fix it. It's a struggle. Like, healing is painful. It's, you know, physical injuries, you know, like torn muscles for a muscle to heal. It kind of gets worse before it gets better. It kind of degrades and readjusts, and then you're better. That's kind of what we go through, but we're already so sad that we're like, I can't take much more sadness. And that's why it's really good to have knowledge. I really truly feel knowledge will help you heal so much better, so much quicker. And please always let me know if you have topic requests, because I do want to help you guys through this journey. So she still seeks this guy for sex, even had sex with them in the house at this main supply killed themselves in. You know, so some people when they're grieving have a hard time because of the memories in the house. And you know, like a divorce, you're sad that, you know, we used to fool around on the laundry machine, or we used to do this, or this is where he gave me flowers, or things like that can kind of bring back memories. But you know, she's able to just do that in a house that this person killed themselves in. I've never been through that, so I don't know what I would do, but you know, she's still in that house and fooling around. But, so she is younger than him. And he says he doesn't know. He doesn't know if she or what he thought they had was ever real. And that's the hardest part about these relationships, because we're going through them and there's that adrenaline rush and the love bombing. And we're like, this is perfect. This person connects with me. This person understands me. This person is gathering information. And that's a hard thing for us to understand. We think they're relating to us. They're interested in us. And in their mind, they use that as an arsenal of weapons against us. You know, they pick up on our insecurities and use them against us, and that's how we get controlled. And if we have abandonment issues, you know, they can push us away, so we come closer, and that's hard because we just want to have a meeting in the minds. So what he can't figure out, you know, was he just a toy or a safe spot for her? And this is a really good point, and I'm glad you brought that up. If he's on the side, narcissists, if they're having problems with the main supply, they don't deal with that relationship very well. So they'll go and get like relief, whether it's want to be adored because this person's angry at them and they don't want to feel the anger. So they go to a safe spot to be loved, adored, for intimacy or sex. And so this person still has intimate sessions with this person even now, and he's asking for some help. And, you know, like I said, there is NAMI, N-A-M-I, which you can go to NAMI.com for some free mental health support. I will help you. Also, the suicide prevention hotline. And I'm in America. I don't know where this person is, so please check your local areas. But how do you heal? How do you heal? You have to realize there are 5 stages of grief. Sometimes we're in denial. This person's still in denial because they can't figure it out. Is this, you know, is this love? Is this not love? You know, it's not love. And that hurts. That hurts. They like what they get from you. You know, they like you, but they don't have the capacity to love. And the remorse that they feel is null and void. You know, so if you, Mr. Viewer, started like really getting down in the dumps, this person's not going to lift you back up. This person's not going to relate like, whoa, I'm pushing his buttons too much. She's going to push them more. And in the end, looking back, it's going to be a fuck you. Fuck you. Even if you killed yourself over it. Don't do that. Don't give your life away to somebody who doesn't care. And, you know, don't give away your living life, but also don't go like your breath and your heartbeat. But don't give away your future. There's a lot to live for. And 40 something is not that old. So you're probably in your 30s or early 40s. You're probably, I don't know, 28 to 38 is my guess. You're still so young that there are other people out there. You know, build a good relationship. You're going to have sex with somebody else, you know, so don't hang on to it for good sex, because it's toxic. It's toxic, you know, just like if somebody had, you know, I don't know. I don't want to go there. But It's the 5 stages of grief that you have to be aware of. You're in denial now, you're searching for answers, which is fantastic. And once we start to realize something's up, we're going to go through some bargaining, and you might be in that stage too. They kind of overlap, and you can flip-flop between them. Like you have some knowledge, like this isn't right, whatever we have isn't right. Is it really love? A lot of times you don't have to question what love really is. I don't question the love of my parents. I don't have to. They don't always give me what I want, you know, but I know they love me. And you should know that. You know, we have to think about our insecurities too. Those can play a part on how we question if we're really loved. So build up who you are as a person, believe in yourself. You know, I say these different exercises, look in the mirror and say 3 things that are great about you. Get like a little journal and write down some things that you want to achieve. I try to talk to at least 1 person a day. And it's not like talk. It's just, I get out of the house, I walk my dog and say hi to somebody, just hi. Or I go to the gas station and ask how their day's going. Go to the mall. You got a really cool skirt. Where'd you get that? Just talk to people, be around people, and things will start to come. And you're going to fake it till you make it. Smile a little bit more. People are drawn to smiles, and rebuild that confidence. It's just like when you're going to give a speech. You're going to be nervous, and you're like, welcome to today's whatever, and you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this. So today we're learning about, I hope I make it through, and it's the lunch break. And then it starts to get easier. It starts to get easier. People feel a confidence from you, and then they're confident in you. So you gotta fake it till you make it for a little bit. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. And then you know, we're going to get angry. We're going to get angry. That's another stage of grief. You have to get angry. You have every right to be angry. You have a right to be angry that you're confused, because you've asked. You have asked for direction. What's going on with us? Do you love me? We've asked the right questions. And narcissists don't have the empathy to give a crap of what we're trying to ask. And we try to give them a safe spot. Like, look, if it's not working, like, I understand, like, I really love you, but where do we go from here? You know. If I knew, I wouldn't be asking. So they're very dismissive. So we're angry. We're angry what they've done to our future. We're angry. Sometimes it disrupts our households, our living arrangements, the kids, the family, the everything. And sorry about that. So after that, we're going to get depressed. We're going to get depressed. Like, I was angry. My body's starting to settle down from the anger, and you go into that depression mode. This is where you got to be strong. This is where you got to take care of yourself and do things, keep busy, fight off that depression. You can either let it swallow you, or you can fight it every step of the way. Start doing new activities, or, you know, go to the beach, or maybe start going to church, synagogue, whatever you guys do, mosque, you know, and join some support groups sometimes. And then you're going to be in acceptance. And that is so freeing. So if you stay in this toxic relationship, just like some of my other viewers, they got suicidal. They're like, I can't take it anymore. And I had one, like, please just, you know, I think it took me 4 hours. Luckily, I woke up in the middle of the night for some reason. I replied to the person. Like, they were in a dark spot thinking about calling the ambulance. Others are like, I just want to give up, because it does hurt. But if we know that, we know it's going to hurt. We know what to expect. And sometimes that's comforting, you know, because then we can prepare ourselves. So I know you care about this person. You're trying to search for answers. You don't want to let go, but you see the red flags. Like, even in, it's like a paragraph, basically. You know, you see somebody who was involved with this person, got so sad that they killed themselves. You see that she's a cheat. You know she's a cheat because she's sleeping with both of you guys. You're confused. So there's poor communication. you know, and you feel like a boy toy. That's a red flag. You shouldn't feel that way. You can have some crazy awesome sex and not feel like you're being used. So that was 4. Kind of the disregard, the entitlement, like, you know, that they're cool with 2 people. And I'm not going to get into judgment on polyamorous, but polyamorous is when you agree to it. So I don't know what your agreement with her was, but it doesn't sound like at least he was in agreement. So there's got to be lies there. So that's another red flag. And, you know, these sessions, usually when you use the word session, it's kind of like a scheduled fuck date, you know. It's not like you didn't use the word date. There's a reason you use the word session, because that's what it is. It's a session. And, you know, if it becomes toxic when you have distress. So if you're the type of person who is like, I don't know, every Tuesday, I just feel like fucking at 2 o'clock. Let's have a session at 2 o'clock. And if you're okay with that, and if you're okay, they don't show up, it's not toxic for you. But if you want a loving relationship, it's toxic for you. So you have to know who you are. And that's where the boundaries come in. So if that's not a boundary for you, if you want to fuck 100 people every day and that's you and it's not toxic, it's up to you with your morals, but it's not toxic to you. Watch out for STDs. But everybody should agree to it, because sometimes emotions get involved and you love this person. Do they love you back? So here's the twist on it. You're giving love as she's taking it. So you don't have love for yourself. She's not going to give you love. And we need love to survive. And you have to practice self-love. Hold on to what you need to hold on to. Share love with somebody who's going to share it back. It's an energy balance. But if you're giving and giving and giving, you will end up alone. No more love to give because you're so hurt. And I'm not going to lie, that struggle is real to break out of this trauma bond. We have to rewire our brains. Narcissists cause brain damage in us. We have CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and we have to deal with it. If you get into a deep depression, there are medications that can help you through that. There are counselors that can help you through that, but you have to be proactive in your healing. Just like if you have a wound that's really bad, let's say a brown recluse spider bite, if you just let it go, it's going to eat away at you. But if you take care of it and monitor it, monitor your progress. Am I getting down in the dumps? How can I help break myself out of that? Maybe I need to go spend time with a buddy. Maybe I need to stop drinking so much. Maybe I need to go to church or whatever, or think of things that will bring you out. Don't just disregard it. Just like, infection. You can't just disregard it. It'll get worse. So the narcissist infected us with toxicity. And we have to be our own anti-venom. And I've done some videos on that. I'll try to do some more on the healing process, things that we can proactively do. And also surround yourself with love, surround yourself with people, start rebuilding the relationships. They often will use flying monkeys to destroy our support system. Reach out to people and just enjoy some time. Get out in the fresh air. Like, that's helped me a lot. Thank goodness we're not in the winter season right now. Sunlight is good for us. And I'm forcing myself to go swimming every day at the lake. And it's helping. It is helping. And it's so weird. Like this last week, it's weird. I'm starting to feel free. I've lived in this place for 3 years, and I walk her all the time. And you say hi to people, but like people are just being drawn to me. Like yesterday, it's like I had several kids in the neighborhood. I get hugs. And then I had kids stopping by for Band-Aids, and just helping neighbors. And so I helped those neighbors, and then the other one invited me over to just kind of chill. Like, one brought me pizza, and I said, yeah, they brought me pizza. And he's like, well, he just came home from getting pizza. He's like, well, you want to try this pizza? But it was like a lot of activity going on. And during that time, it's kind of calming that people are around you and talking, where you're not stuck in this rumination of thinking, you know, did I do something wrong, or how can I fix this, or do they love me, or should I call them, should I not call them, did I say the right thing? Break the cycle, believe in the process, and be proactive. Don't keep doing it with this person, even if, you know, they say, no, I'm going to commit to this. Look how cold they were when that person, the main supply, when the main supply was struggling. Okay, so I know you were with this person, but let's talk about their relationship for a minute. That's a main supply. That's who she's building a life with. They live together. And she was so dismissive to him. She didn't care. And he was so sad, he killed himself. Something to think about. So thank you for your topic requests. One-on-ones are available, and I'll see you in the next video.